to the moment you've been waiting for. One of the three people in front of you will be your president. Leaders are respected. When they are speaking, kindly let's show respect. All the questions we repeat have not been shared with any of them. None is aware of what is coming, but something is coming. We will give both of you 2 minutes to introduce yourself.
Good afternoon. Before you, I'm Bunga Fosti, partaking in the course of Aquaculture Level 6, the presidential aspirant. Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. By name, I'm Onyango Stephen Bode. I'm an ICT student, Diploma 2. I am presidential candidate. Thank you. My name is Ruben Omondi Kirago. I'm partaking diploma in building technology. Third year, first time. I'm on attachment. I'm a candidate vying for presidential seat. Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you so much, the presidential aspirants. Now we shall begin our questions. My first question goes to table B. There is Mr. Stephen Gode. Now, here is the question. Why do you want to be the president of this institution, given clearly in details?
Thank you very much for the question. I, Stephen Onyango, once had a dream of leading a multitude. Although I've ever led back then, but this was an opportunity again for me to lead again. So it is my interest to lead, and according to me, how I know myself, I got the leadership qualities to lead a multitude. I got leadership qualities to soldier with, maybe we call them developments, maybe we call them good living of the comrades. So it has been my dream to, at a point, lead this great multitude of good people. So, as far as I'm concerned, I fit for the leadership, and I'm aware of my responsibilities to lead. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Now, because you are our face as an institution, as the head of students, I'm going to ask this question again to Mr. Mayostin Faustin.
Yes.
Why do you want to be the president of this institution?
Thank you very much. I, Faustin, I would like to be the president of this institution. Two main reasons. Number one, I am a mentor to so many people.
Amen.
Number two, I am a role model to students. Once the leaders in various perspectives in this institution.
Thank you so much. I hope all of us are hearing this. Now, to our Mr. Ruben, why do you want the presidential seat?
Thank you, madam. Number one, before I was born, God knew me. And the qualities and qualifications that I seem to have, God knew. And I choose that seat because I knew or I saw it I can make it. Because you can't choose something that you can't fit in. You choose something that you can fit in.
Amen.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Ruben. I heard you mention about qualities. Am I right?
Yes.
Can you at least mention some of the qualities that will make those who will vie for you, that will make them at least get let me say, satisfied with your leadership?
Thank you, madam. A good leader doesn't show himself to people. All the people that they want to say that he's a leader. And through those people, that the people who inspired me, and they believe in me, that Ruben, you can. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
My next question goes to Mr. Faustin Majesty. So, Mr. Faustin, you want to be the president of this school, yeah? And to be a president, you can't work alone. You have to work with staffs and faculties. So my question is, how will you work with the faculty and staffs at large to improve the academic experience for these on-comrades or trainees?
Okay, how will you work to coordinate the students and the staff of the institution? That's the question.
Pardon?
You've just asked how to coordinate the students, staffs, and the trainees. Okay. The first of all, we as students, we know the reasons why we are here, and the main reason is education. So the first thing, we are going to produce a conducive environment for studies. And this can only be done when students are peaceful, teachers are peaceful, staff are peaceful.
Table A has received a question. C has received a question. Now, Mr. Stephen, right?
Yes,
So, Stephen, you are with me.
I am.
How are you feeling?
I'm good.
You are ready?
Yes, I am.
So, what do you think will be your role as a president in fostering an inclusive and diverse campus community?
Very much for the question. When elected a leader, you are to look into several aspects, and inclusion cannot be left behind, because we are an institution that is that offers opportunity for everyone that lives in Kenya. And everyone that lives in Kenya, we understand that we come from different ethnic groups. So that inclusion is key, because when addressing the issues of students, we address it as RIAT students. We don't address it as somebody from some community. So it will be my role to make sure that everyone feels at home. Everyone within the comradeship feels at home.
Allow me cut you.
Okay.
You are not answering my question.
Right.
You are still using the word role.
Right.
I want you to give me the role.
Right.
Stop using the word role. Give me the role. What will you do?
Thank you.
Don't use the word role. Answer my question. You have 1 minute, 60 seconds.
My role will be to make sure that everyone feels included in every activity that happens in RIAT. That will be my role.
It's satisfactory, but because of time, we'll go to another question.
Okay, thank you so much once again. I'll have Faustin answer this question. What do you think is the most pressing issue facing our institution, and how do you plan to tackle it as a president?
Okay, we as the students, we have several challenges, and all these challenges have their solutions. So the first challenge is the insecurity aspect, and there is not only to the Ramogi Institute students but to the society of RIAT College as a whole also faces these challenges. So these challenges, because it entails even the security, is high time the national government should be entails, so that however much the Ramogi Institute students are safe, the society is also peaceful.
I don't think I'm satisfied. I'm asking again, what is the most pressing issue when you look at the student faculty? What do you think those guys are undergoing? When, if, for example, you meet a student and then he or she tells you that I'm going through this and this. Now, what are those problems? Because I don't think the only issue here in RIAT is insecurity issues alone. There are more that are affecting the students. Please.
Okay. Some of the students are even using the antidepressants. That one I know I'm very sure. So some of the challenges are facing, not only from school, but some of them are also from home. So how to handle this situation is to create a conducive environment so that you can share, interact, and find solutions of the problems.
Thank you.
Okay, my question goes to Ruben. So, I believe for you to be a president, you must have wisdom. So, my question is, how will you balance the interest between the trainees and the administration?
Thank you. Thank you so much. I need to answer this. As a leader, as a president, I act as a mediator between the trainees and the administration. For I to deliver to the comrades or the trainees, I need to have a good report with the administration, because I cannot or I don't have the resources that I can deliver to the trainees. For me to deliver for them, I need to make a good rapport with the administration so that all that comrades need, they can get it. Thank you.
The question is still continuing. Okay. So, are there any plans to speak to the administration differently to improve that communication?
To make good communication with the students or the trainees.
I'm talking about the administration, not the trainees.
What are the questions?
Are there any plans to speak to the administration differently to improve that communication?
No, but the community have got their rights, and the rights that need to be done or to be worked on. So I myself, I'll be delivering according to their rights, and I myself, if elected, I'll act and I'll make sure I follow the rights to the administration. Thank you.
Mr. Ruben, allow me to take you back to that question again.
Okay.
This one you are talking about the students and the administration, whereby at one point you may find that the administration wants this to be done, and maybe at one point the students are going to be affected. Now. How are you going to ensure that the students get in line with the administration? That communication ikuwe friend vizuri sana.
Okay, thank you. Let me remind you that an institution is there or is governed by rules and regulations and laws. For I to deliver, I have to go with the rules and to abide for the rules. Because you can't be there and you are out of the rules that govern the institution. For me to deliver to the comrades, to make good communication, with the administration and comrades is, I won't rely on one side or the side of administration or the side of, I'll act what is needed. Thank you, madam.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Now, Mr. Ruben, I'm with you. Are you okay? You're okay? So, do you want to take a sip of water? I need you. Thank you. Now, Mr. Ruben, still on you, but not on the same issue, on a different issue. As we are aware, the president's job is very demanding. Right? As we are aware, the president's job is very demanding. What are you going to do differently in order to meet these demands? How will you balance the demands and your education? It is very demanding.
Okay. Thank you. When I chose this seat, first of all, I contacted the comrades. I looked the way the problem is, and that's why I came up with my manifestos. Number one, under my manifestos of how to deal with their comrades was about the issue of security. There is insecurity. As you know, each and every family, and even we don't know this family, we have those cases of our school workers maybe find a dead. We have those cases to find a comrade or he or she has been snatched a phone. So, I dwelt on the manifestos that I come out from the comrades. So, I'm going to work on them because it's their issues that are suffering.
Most of you have been speaking about the issue of security.
Yes.
I want to take it out of security.
Yes.
So, there's this issue I want you to answer me.
Which one?
We know that the cost of lives is high. And the school offers meals right down here, right? So, the price of food in this school has never changed, right? And the price of food outside, the purchase price, has changed. So this is one of the issues. How will you handle that the administration does not go at a loss and the students do not go at a loss? The food is maintained and the administration does not go at a loss without changing the food price.
Thank you. What I can say is that the institution has put let me say the food to the comrades that the comrades can cheaply or affordably have. You can't tell me that if an institution like this can put their meal food that is cost 200 and above for comrades. These people here, or the comrades, we are from different backgrounds. And that's why the institution decided to put there the food that a comrade can afford. One, that question goes to manifesto number 2, which is paid by team member. Why? Because you find a comrade has a take up in M-Pesa, and he or she cannot withdraw. She can't withdraw Timbo, but she can pay via pay a team number and pay for chajembe and pay for a cup of tea.
Mr. Ruben, still on
I did not say that any food price should go up. I said, how will you tackle the issue such that if food is at 15 shillings, it may just to be 15 shillings, and the school does not go at a loss of the purchase from outside, such that you balance. The government can get the food at 15 shillings, and the school does not go at a loss. How do you balance? Thank you. Mr. Ruben, I will give you time to rest. Mr. Ruben. Mr. Ruben, you heard me asking, right? Sorry? You heard me asking. Yeah. When I give you another example. Wewe ni mfanya biashara. Ndio. Nje unafanya biashara ndani ya shule. Nje una purchase mkate mmoja kwa shilingi 100. Kisha ulikuwa unauza tuseme around 80 shillings because they are combos. Now, the price of this bread outside has risen to up to 150, so you know the economy has gone up. And you do not want to press the students to raise this price from that 80 shillings. You want it to maintain to be 80 shillings and to want the school, because it is also business, not to go at a loss because they are already going at a loss. How do you balance that? That the government will not feel the pain and the administration does not feel the pain. Any can be. Any language. What I see, what I see in Kizungu together.
We understand we are in Kenya, and the prices of commodities are moderated nationally. So you can't, with the example you've given me of bread, there is a standard price of bread. Let me just go with it. So this standard price of bread, the cost at which it is being sold outside the school is the same cost at which it is being sold inside the school. So there is no need of comrade going to buy it outside because the price is the same.
There has been question on the leadership failing to address trainees issues and cabinet failing to work after elections. Are you agreeing with me? It's true. So my question is, how will your cabinet be different?
Okay. First of all, there must be a proper communication standards. E.g. suggestion boxes, you can put various suggestion boxes in the institute so that some of the students can print their answers to those suggestion boxes so that they can be handled. Another one is about the open forums. We can have various open forums so that students can also air their challenges and their grievances that are facing.
So, after 6 months from now, are you able to stand in that position?
Sure, I am.
Okay, thank you so much. My next question goes to Mr. Stephen Gordon. Here is the question, and listen very carefully. As you know, each presidential candidate has his crew. Is that okay? You get me?
Yes, I get you.
Now, and some will fail, some will pass after the election. How will you ensure unity, because your cabinet will be working with another cabinet from another presidential candidate? Now when you blend together, will you see another cabinet as a threat to you, as an enemy? How will you handle that?
Thank you very much for the question.
We are students, and that one will remain so because there's nobody from elsewhere who is going to join the cabinet. It is the students, and we've had good rapport with the students. So we may differ ideologically during this political season, But thereafter, after the elections, we will still have to share our ideas. We take ideas from maybe a cabinet who was elected, who was in another team. We combine them together with my ideas so that we take RIAT as an institution forward. That the difference in ideologies right now may not affect, and it will not affect in my government. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Ruben, I'm with you right now. Mr. Ruben, you are a leader.
Yes.
You are a leader.
Yes.
I want us to be quick on this one. It is as simple as it comes. You are a leader. You have led before, right?
Yes.
Can you take us through your leadership style and how it would lead in itself into leading our institution and community?
Now, it won't affect my leadership style.
It won't.
It won't affect.
You are a leader.
Yeah.
You have a leadership style.
Yes.
Uko na njia yako ya kuongoza. A good example is, if you look the way Kibaki was ruling is not the way Ruto is ruling. Now you have your own way that will not be the same as the outgoing. Now, how would that affect?
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you. I've heard you now.
Yes.
Now, we have different. We have the companies have challenges. Totally challenge. The other day I was there and I was like, if this is the situation companies are passing through, now we have to do something. You find a corporate taking milk, just only chajendo with chumvi, and you see why, how. We have those corporates that they have issues. You find maybe basic needs he or she can't afford. So I myself, I can chip in and do what is necessary if I can do them. Thank you.
Mr. Ruben, because of time, it's okay.
Thank you so much. My next question goes back to Mr. Faustin. Now, assuming that you will get that post as a president, what is that one thing that you wish to accomplish at the end of your tenure, as the end of your leadership?
Okay, the thing that I wish to accomplish, the one that is about the even distributions of resources in the institute, majorly on the students. Therefore, as I can cite an example, the good examples about the bursaries. There are quite there will be an even balance of bursaries, but I will ensure the bursaries are distributed evenly. And the same goes to the society's computations. We will also ensure that the societies get equal amount, both the societies.
Thank you so much. I hope there is a question that is related to the answer that you have given us, but we'll give you a little time and we'll get back to you later. Thank you.
Okay, Jacob, I have a very small question for you. So my question is, what is the single most quality of a council president? What is the single most quality of a council president? What is the single most quality of a council president?
Being able to lead diligently with integrity.
Pardon?
Being able to lead diligently with integrity.
Now, Mr. Faustin, now it's you. I'm with you. You spoke about bursaries, eh? You've spoken about bursaries. What areas will you prioritize in the college budget? And how will you ensure physical responsibility? What areas will you prioritize in the college budget? And how will you ensure physical responsibility?
Okay, about the budget of the college, everything is outlined in the RIATTU Institutions. And therefore, if all of us respect the constitution of RIATTU, therefore nobody will be affected negatively.
I assume we've gone through the constitution before buying. So, let's talk about the students' bursary. Right. What method will you use to disburse the students' bursary? There have been questions about the students' bursary. Now, you are the president. What way will you use the watu wasilalamike after wewe that hawakupata bursary?
Okay, first method that we use is about using the class representatives. The class representative record the names of each student. And the second method is that you can apply is whereby when you apply the bursary this time, person A got it, will ensure that the next time this person B will get it.
So, Mr. President, sorry for disturbing you, but I would like to see you demonstrate that. So, I am student A, she is student B, he is student C. We both applied for the bursaries. Because she's a lady, gender balancing, she will get. How will you balance between me and him who gets the bursary?
Okay. Using the first one, I uses the class representatives.
No. We are here. We are discussing between us. We have this one, me and him. We have remained the two of us as a leader. How will you give one of us and deny the other one in a way that we want to scale by?
Okay. The first, because all of us being in the holding institute simply means that all of us are unable. If you are able, maybe you would have been to Stanford University also. So, in short, I will give you the bursary first disbursement, and he will receive the second disbursement.
Now, this one I think will go all through all of you. I will start with table A. How do you plan to communicate and engage with students to understand their needs? Time.
The person and how to communicate to know the student rights.
So, for you to know the personal needs of the students, you will talk to the administration.
Not right, but I need to find them where the challenge is.
Now, how will you find the challenges?
They're here. They're in school, they're not anywhere. They're in school. They're in school.
So, assuming they are all here, they are in school, right? How do you know their challenges when they're just in school?
By going to them, physically.
Now, that is what I wanted. Got it. How do you plan to communicate and engage the students to understand their needs? Now, here we communicate. You cannot say communication.
Thank you.
Or you can use another form of communication. Assuming you have an approach.
It's okay.
Yeah, what's your approach?
When you want to know what really the comrades are talking about, maybe the good problems, there is that interaction, one-on-one talk to them. My fellow highlighted something called open forum. At least that open forum can give them an opportunity to raise their grievances, to raise their complaints, so that they get to address. Because we act as a link. When I'm elected, I act as a link. I stand in the gap to represent the students to the administration. And representing them, we only mean getting to know what really they are going through, what really are their complaints, so that they raise them to me and I address them to the necessary authorities. Thank you.
Thank you. Now, the same question to Mr. Faustin. How do you plan?
Okay, first of all, I talk about the suggestion boxes. Whereby students can write a note, place in the suggestion boxes, you can go pick them and analyze them. Second one is about the open forums, whereby you can call the students quite often. Third ones are the last ones, is whereby the social life aspect is very important. How you relate with your fellow colleagues is very important. That is create a platform whereby your colleague can share his problems or his challenges to you in a very peaceful manner.
You stated that you have been in leadership before. Okay, so my question is, in your leadership position, what are the things that you did not do and why did you not accomplish them during that time? And in this position, what are the things that you have put in place to ensure that all your manifestos you will have accomplished by the time that you will be in office?
I was once a class rep, I was once a student council security, I was once appointed as the domestic minister, I was once the chairperson of capital. Can they just be specified in what terms? Okay, pertaining about the students' union, when I was appointed as the assistant domestic, I served in that position twice in 2 weeks, and the student domestic, that is the welfare of the students. And the first thing, you cannot achieve this if you don't link directly to the dean's office. Because Dean of Students, the office of the dean, is the engine of the student welfare. So you have to cooperate between the dean of students and the students. That is when you can find the solution to this. And again you have to...
Time. Maximize or minimize.
Okay.
We'll take another question.
Please tell us about the school motto, vision, and mission. Mr. Bazoo, okay, thank you. Thank you, Tebolbi. If you can just say pass, pass, it is okay. The motto of our institute is College of Excellence.